Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 27 of my lower league management playthrough in Football Manager 2014 with Bath City. Today we have signed a new striker. As you know, I've been talking about in previous episodes. I felt I did need another striker. It's a bit unique striker. It's a guy I've always wanted to search for. When I play at this level, I really want to play like this with a lot of pace. 18 pace, because players this level, if you have a lot of pace, especially 18, that's really, really quick. He came through the West Ham Academy as well, so he's got some talent. Hopefully can increase as well. He's got a 5-star potential ability, so he's got the potential in him, so hopefully he can do well in training. You can see he's got some key attributes as well, like dribbling. He's got pace and dribbling. Finishing's only 5, so that's something I'm going to work in training with him specifically. He's already got the pace, already got dribbling. Long shots is 10, technique is 10. That's not bad technique though. Yeah, he could be okay. Got him on fairly cheap wages as well, only 160 per week. So it's all good, really, all good. So we had 275 remaining. So I thought, yeah, it was a good situation. It was a good, situation and opportunity to sign up a cheap guy that could make a really good impact. I'm hoping anyway. Because he does have the pace. The only game he's played was one last season for Concord, Rangers, and he scored. So it's good. It's a good way to judge. There's no bad stuff. There's no bad results from him. That's what I mean. He's had one game and scored once. It's only positive stuff, really. So he should be joining after we accepted that. Yeah, he's joined now. I'll just decline that. So, Jacob Cleaver, he could be really... I've never had a player at this level with 18 pace, so he could be electrifying. So, in training, specific attribute, finishing. You see there, that's what we're going to go with. And we'll see what kind of impact he has. Unfortunately, he can't play wide, but his crossing's crap anyway, so yeah, he probably can't. But yeah, unfortunate that he can't play a wide position with that pace. But, like I said, he can come in, striker, make an impact... but it's another young guy. We don't really have an experienced striker in our team. That could be the downfall. But at this level, if you have a really good young player, it could be good. I'm not talking about Cleaver. I'm talking about Tom Tolley. You know, he's made an impact, or more so last season. And we've got Lamar Powell, who's another guy with pace. But see, he's 11 pace. So imagine what 18 pace will do at this level. He could just run past players, and hopefully he does, in fact, do that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, saving game before today's match. See, if you look at my team, yeah, there's no other strikers. We've only got the 3, and none of them are like a accomplished striker, like I've always been talking about. Not experienced, not accomplished, haven't done it before. Apart from Tolley late last season when he was playing with confidence. He was just playing with confidence and scored heaps. That was still lacking though. We're still lacking that experienced striker, and we're going to see if that affects or not, or will Tolley really showcase as a big striker. He hasn't scored in the league though this season. That's something to be wary of. But Poacher, Yeah, we'll leave it for Poacher for now, because Tolley, if you go to he's better as target man. Nah, just leave on Poacher. For now. And yeah, we didn't have the greatest of starts, but we picked up a win. I just made the episode go longer to get a win eventually. But we've got Dartford. They're going to be a tough team to beat. They're sitting... Where are they sitting? Yeah, around mid-table like us. So it could be a close match. And I got Boreham Wood as well. I'll probably continue that 2 games per episode. Some games 3. Like I said, it just depends how it's going. So Jacob Cleaver, he's going to come straight in. Who's going to take a little drop out of the team? I think Brown. Yeah, he hasn't had a great start. So Cleaver for mine, he'll just be off the bench. Impact, off the bench. Want to be starting Tolley every single game, honestly. I'm gonna put Powell on for Stern. Just change things up a little bit. Bring Jack for Thompson. And then I'll swap Thompson with Ryder in that kind of position. You got our defense, you got Gallina and Priest. I'm really trying to go with the experience at the back. Because... well, a lot of other players have poor morale, and it's not going to be good playing them. And they're youth players, so I'll leave them out for now. I'll leave him out. I'll see. I'll give him some games in the under 21s and see how they go. Like Stuart Jones as well, even though he's got high potential. It's hard to say. George Byers, how about put him in? I'll give Thompson a little break out of the team. He hasn't done that well. So Jack through middle, Ryder out wide on the left, who's done amazingly. He's the one who's been scoring some goals, like in the last game. So let's move on here. And yeah, you'll notice now I'm uploading heaps of this. I'm trying to record a lot and in the same way upload a lot. That's why it's really focused on this series, because I can record heaps of it. And it's going to be a long-term one as well. Hopefully eventually we can get to the Premier League. And it's more chilled as well. Like, it doesn't seem like a commentary for me. Like, it just seems like my reaction to playing the game. And that's how I want it to be. And I feel more comfortable doing that, honestly. So that's what I prefer to do. Aylesbury, ooh, hits it straight at the keeper. Yeah, as I was saying, I prefer just to, like, getting my reactions to the game. Like, that kind of style I like more, honestly. And I can make more videos as well. But this is not a good start. This is not a good start. Dartford score early. It's 1-0. Ben Swallow, 33rd minute. Whose fault? Gilbert. And don't forget, they were in the Skrill Premier last year, but they got relegated. So they're decent. They'll have decent players. Like I talked about Perez. I think I talked about him in one episode. You know, good clearance. See, this will be very interesting. I'm very interested to use Cleaver, see how much his pace will make an impact, if it will or not. Because he wasn't at a club, of course. Come on. Nah. I feel this could be a very frustrating season. It's a rebuilding season with youngsters. Like I mentioned previously, we couldn't do it with our team last season with more experienced players. So, yeah, we have to build with youth and build our team to a really good team to a stage, maybe in a couple seasons from now when it's going to be just easy to get promoted. Like, we're going to dominate because these young players are going to keep improving. And that's the way it's going to go. That's the way I wanted to build it, honestly, to make sure I will get promoted at some point. That's what I mean. And yeah, we're showing signs. We're showing signs, but we're probably not gonna win enough games like last year or last season. I don't think it will be the same. Even though I thought like signings like Gilbert and Dutton could help lift the experience a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know. Jack could finish this, but he doesn't. Like I thought the balance of the team was a bit better. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. And this is the thing. Once you have basically made all your signings and you don't have that much wage budget left, you can't make many more moves. Like I just signed that one guy before, but he was fairly cheap. Or Ryder comes in again. That's what I mean. This is good signs. Him and Tolly combining. The future of the club is going to be really bright. Like, you can't expect wins with them. I'm not expecting wins. I just want them to put in the best effort as they can every single match, because I know in the future they're going to be superstars at this level, if we're still at this level. Come on, defend this. Ooh, Dutton, see. Like, yeah, I did. I thought I balanced it well. We got some experienced players in there, like Dutton. In the defensive midfield position. Churchill, a young keeper. He's going to be a superstar as well. Up to League 2 level, probably. But he's going to come in and he may make errors now. But I'll take errors now for being... Yeah, I'll take errors. You got to go with it. You have to deal... Nah. Come on. Got to make changes. I got to put up with the like I said, I have to put up with the frustrating season. Jack is going to come off. Oh, I hate poor morale, honestly. I hate it more than anything. And only wins can change it, honestly. Dutton's played crap. We'll bring Byers into that position. And I'm going to see what Cleaver can do. Take Tolly off. Let's see what Cleaver... I'll just take the loss here against a tough team. You got to be honest. You got to be honest. They were in the league above last season. Come on, let's just go for it. Go overload or something. Go Cleaver. And honestly, I'm thankful I didn't get promoted now, because I could have some very embarrassing losses. Like, sure, I'm going to lose some games in this league now, but imagine in a league above here, there could have been like horrendous results, like 5-0, 6-0 often as well. So yeah, at the end of the day, I'm glad we can sit back in this league against the easiest teams and really just build our young players. So honestly, at the end of the day, it's a blessing in disguise, because we're going to give younger players, and I care less that I'm losing now. Look, I don't care if I lose, because I'm giving young players experience. So you see here, they profit from wasteful opportunities by us. We'll still like train up all these training stuff and whatever. What do we need to work on more? Attacking, we've been working 47%. But that's the thing, last season, when I worked on attack, that's when we did well. So I'm going to keep at it. And I said, you know how we're in the red, FA Cup runs, but on our performances, I don't think we can win if we get similar draw, like drawing against teams. Well, honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I face teams in my league, it's still going to be tough games. So yeah, anyone I play against is going to be tough. So it's, I just have to play through it. At this level, it's never going to be 100% smooth. There's going to be harder times ahead of here anyway. Like, I'm going to be I would imagine anyway. I would imagine like when I get promoted, those seasons are going to be really tough. Especially when I don't have quality players. That's why I need these guys right now. I need to play them a lot. Need to develop them. But here, yeah, this is the transfer window thing. So I'll just wait until this ends, then move into the next game. Okay, so we're at the game today against Boreham Wood. Crucial game. They're 16th, we're 18th. We could win. How far would it push us up? We could go around a mid-table. Huge game. And I'm pretty sure Boreham Wood, they were a team around the top last season as well. If I go to stages and go back to last season, Boreham Wood, they finished 6th. So you can still struggle. You got to make sure your squad is good season after season, and obviously, I'm doing that my way, like I've talked about, with giving young players a chance. I'm going to bring in Bennett because whenever I've played him, at least last season when we were on form, he actually did really well. So he's going to come in. We're going to make some changes here. Jack's going to go out. Ryder, so he was a good signing. He started well. He's been one of the shining stars in our team. But Tolley, I've got to give him chances, honestly. Actually, I'm going to start Cleaver. I'm going to give him, well, at least a start. I was going to say a full game, but if he does crap, obviously I'll sub him out. But yeah, going to give him a chance. 18 pace. Got power wide now. Williams, get crosses into him, see what he can do. Or counter-attack or just something. We'll give him chances and see what he can do for the team. Meacham, a lot of these other players I want to give some under 21 games. And to get there, maybe our fitness levels need to be higher. Or like at least their match fitness levels. Stuart Jones, is he listed? Yeah, need to give him some games. And they all have it right there. Mark Priest. Even him as well. Like, a lot of maybe that was just a problem. Maybe the match fitness was a problem. Who knows? So we're going to go in here. Ryder, need him to lift the team. And see, we're relying on a 16-year-old. But if you think about it, half our team is 16-year-olds. Goalkeeper's 16. One defender's 16. Alan Ryder, yeah, he's 16. Then you got Cleaver, who's only 21. Williams, 19. On the bench, you got a backup goalkeeper, 16. George Byers, 17. Tom Tolley's 16. A lot of players young in the reserve as well. So, yeah, it's tough. But then we have the experience. That's what I mean. We still have experience. We've got Galliner. We've got Dutton. Salisbury's kind of experienced. And when Priest plays, he puts some experience in the club as well, or in the starting team. So, we do have experienced players, but yeah, I'm sure people will be saying you have too many young players. But sure, I'm going to take it this season after I had a promising... Like, they wouldn't want to fire me after last season. They're going to still be judging my last season performances. So I thought it was an ideal time. And sure it was. Like, But if I didn't get those talents, obviously I probably would have went with a different mindset. But I got them. I got players that are going to be League 2 level, multiple players as well, like 4 or 5. And when you have that, those players are going to lift us into promotion probably in future seasons. Whether it be next season or the season after, I don't know. But until then, we just consolidate mid-table. And yeah, it will happen eventually. That's what I'm happy about. It's always going to happen. Not always, I mean, eventually it will happen. Come on, Cleaver, show us something. Williams finds ball. And who knows, it may be later this season. Our players could grow throughout the season. We might be sitting around mid-table up until January. Then January we bolt. Who knows? Who knows how fast these players are going to grow? So there's no time frame on it. They could suddenly be playing amazingly. But you can't expect it. That's what I mean. So here looks like we're going in 0-0 at the break. And nothing too exciting there. And also a lot is going to rest on me on my team talks and stuff. So I've got to make sure, yeah, they're good. And that's all I can do there. Fire up my players and see what they can do. Come on, Ryder. He's high hopes for him. Williams. Addlesbury scores. Nice goal. Taking our opportunities from the set piece. And nothing new there. You know Addlesbury, he can score from anywhere. Addlesbury again sets it up for ball. Oh, Powell. That was a chance. Come on, let's try and score another to make sure. Who do we have? We've got Bennett. Yeah, Bennett's playing centre-back. Youngster. Defend this. Good save, Churchill. Most games he plays really well for his age as well as a keeper. Gallagher clears it. And yeah, I'm not sure if for people that missed what I said about Powell, you know how he's on a non-contract, but he still gets that £250 that's in his contract. Yeah, he's in his contract. I'll show you just for proof. It's easier to explain so I can talk about it. If I go to Powell, Lamar Powell, I go to his contract. He's on a non-contract, but still he gets 250 per appearance and 100 every goal. So he's still getting paid. Like if I compare that to someone else, just Williams. If you go to his contract, he only gets 50 per appearance. So it's set up differently, his contract. It's basically, if he plays, he gets paid. So that's how it's... Cleaver hadn't had a good game. So Tolley, let's see if he can come on. Then we'll bring on Ross Stern for that man I mentioned before, Powell. And then... who should come on? I'll drop Addlesbury deep. And then I'll take Dutton off. And I'll bring on George Byers for some experience. Another guy with very good potential. No pressure on Tolley. Stern, I have faith in him. And George Byers, assertive. And pressure's off. See? Because I have a lot of young players now, I can just really... Yeah, I lost my voice there. Yeah, if I have a lot of young players now, I can easily just do that assertive, no pressure, and they get happy. So that's a positive sign. And Tolley should score. Eventually. Hopefully that can give him some confidence. And if he has confidence, you know he can do some big stuff like he did last season. When he's on form, he can smash hat-tricks. So he just needs... The service needs to be there for him. And he'll get him, you know, like end of last season. He smashed like 2 hat-tricks and he got like 4 goals once. And that was in the playoff match as well. So he can lift when need to. Come on, defend. Nah. Our defense is going to learn a harsh lesson with a lot of youngsters, like the goalkeeper, like Bennett as well, and whoever else young I play. But I just got to go with the philosophy that they're going to be better off for it in the future, as Gilbert takes a shot and picks up a corner. Wait, he said it was a save. Okay, why is he going over there? Oh, it was offside. Okay. Yeah, we should hold on here for a rare win. It's good to pick up a win here. How much time gone on this? 23 minutes. It's a bit less because I would have edited out. There we go. Good win. We push up to 12th. Actually, I'm going to try and push... Yeah, I'm going to try to push 3 in an episode now just to get through them a bit more quicker. Especially when I know I want a season that's just going to be I'm probably not going to get promoted. At least judging on early performances. That's just early judgment. So I want to finish this season fairly quickly. So here we have our game against Gloucester, and they're, second. Come on. We're playing as a team that's second. They're on great form, away as well, so this is going to be a really true test to be where we're sitting. If we can compete with them, it can really let me know we're on a decent way. We're on the right track. That's what I basically mean. So, Cleaver, I'm going to drop him out, bring on Tolly, hopefully can score consistently. Oh yeah, keep that run of goal scoring. But we're going to have to rotate the team here. And hopefully it won't affect the result. Who should I bring on? I'll bring on Ross Stern for Powell. Bennett's going to come off and we'll bring on the man Stuart Jones. No, not Meacham, Stuart Jones. Sorry about that. Bring him left centre back. Gilbert going to have to keep playing him. Don't really have many other options, if I'm honest. I'll bring Dan Bull into the bench, though. We'll take Cleaver. Maybe I'll give him some reserve games just to get into the way we're playing or something. Galliner starting and Jones. And even Dan Bull, he can play centre-back as well. So he's a very versatile player. Very versatile defender. So we've got Jack on the bench. We've got Lamar Powell for a winger, George Byers as a central midfielder, and Dan Bull as a defender. Okay, that's good. Come on, Tolly. He's the guy to lift us because, he can just get on some crazy goal-scoring form and win games for us like he did towards the end of the last season. But anyway, Gloucester, they're a big team. They're doing well. They're doing what they expect. Having good season so far. Come on. We've made some changes to the squad. And they score already. That is frustrating. So we'll skip here. Again, usually I'll skip goals as well, especially if it's from my opponent. We'll skip the highlight. What are we doing here? No booking. We have to do something. They're going to create another chance. Good defending. Win this, yeah, good header. Go Tolly. Poor ball, really, but doesn't look like we have many ideas. Another corner for them. Oh, that's close. That is so close. Boss, they had another chance there. See, it says Bath look incapable to cope with Gloucester at the minute, so yeah, there's not much I can say. They're going to have another. It was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. They were always, we're not going to win this game. They just have the better quality. Probably more experience as well. Unless we score here. Oh, Jones scores an important goal. My guys, this could give us a slight chance, but we're still going to be dominated like we have been. Unless it gives us some confidence out of nowhere. I guess it remains to be seen. But they score right away. Oh, it's disallowed, luckily. See, normally, if this was last season, I'd get more into it, but I don't know. I think it's just because I know we have a lot of young players and I'm not expecting that promotion this season. I'll say there's no pressure on Williams. And I know, some people might say, you didn't get promoted in the first season. And 2 seasons, if you don't get promoted, you're taking too long. But the thing is, I probably should have got promoted last season. I came second in the league. It's lucky as well. When you come second, come on, there has to be some recognition. If it was any other league, I would have been promoted. Think about that for a second. Come on. Let's score. Penalty? No. We're not playing bad. Oh, we give it away. I thought we could have had a chance. But it's them with the chance. Wow. This is going to be a tough season. Actually, I don't think it'll be tough. It'll just be a mid-table season. We'll win games, but we'll still lose games. But we won't be so bad that we'll get relegated. And we'll definitely get our expectations of being a respectable league position, right? Which I think is like lower mid-table. Respectable, I think. I don't know. And it's a penalty. Let's just make some subs here. Jack Williams is going to come off for Lamar Powell. Bring on Byers. Yeah, a lot of the time I'm just going to bring on guys that has potential to grow as a player. Like, I'll take Gilbert off here and bring on Ball. It's going to be a big season about that. Come on. Like, yeah, it's going to be impossible to win it from here. Especially, we look second best. Nah, couldn't save that. And I don't know how different my team will look if I got promoted. Not sure if I would have heaps more funds. I don't know what you think, but if I didn't, if I had the same amount, we'll basically have the same team. Why did it go to 3D? I didn't change that. It's not, it was, see look, 2D Classic, 2D Classic. No idea why I chose like that, but anyway. It's 4-1. Not a great way to end the episode, but like I said, that's the way it goes. Let's see if there's going to be some positive sign here. Hogg gets a red card, but it's not going to matter now. Maybe if it was closer, but yeah, it's too late. And we conceded too much. But if we can score a goal, it'll be a positive sign. We'll go overload, just try and score. Might have opportunity. But our morale's going to be so bad. Oh, now we get a yellow. Or penalty. Is that going to be red? What? That never happens. Never. Every time that happens against me, when my opponent has a yellow card and they give away a penalty, they never get another yellow. That's the first time I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Ever. In Football Manager. Oh, no. We're going to have some big losses this season. It's going to be a tough season. This might be hard for you to watch, or it's hard for me to watch as well, but there will be positive signs. Stern. Nah. It doesn't help. Our club's in a lot of financial trouble as well, so we didn't really have the wage budget to make a lot of movements. It's not like we're spending heaps on wages. We hardly have anyone. We don't even have anyone over £500 per week earning. So, it's going to be hard, especially with bad morale. I just got to make sure I keep my job. That's the only way. Because it's set there. It's set. Like, we are going to have a promotion team in like 2 seasons or something. And probably that team will be good enough to be in the League 2. Like I said, with League 2 potential players. I'll just, find 2 weeks' wages. That's all I can do. Yeah, who cares? I don't care if you think it's unfair. We lost 5-1. So hopefully, I just want to see what the board think right now. The confidence, at least the confidence is good. They're very pleased. It says like it says here, last season's successes will still contribute to our appraisal of your current performance. So they're going to still have that in their mind. That's a good thing as we continue to develop our players and all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, like I said, you can see there, the board's really happy. They're going to still think about last season. So if we had a bad season, they probably still won't fire me just as long as I don't get relegated. So you got to keep that in mind. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how our team continues to improve over the course of the season. But anyway, if you want to see the next episode, just drop a like, and I'll see you guys next time.